on what kind of space.
Okay, thanks.
No way. We're going there.
I know, I'm right.
Swear down.
Yeah.
So we're on the way to the airport. Operation Saudi Arabia is underway. I'm once again joined by my very annoying companion. Didn't really want to bring her on this one, but
I booked this.
unfortunately we have to bring her along for the ride, so it's going to be a lot of headache. It was meant to be a very peaceful trip.
I booked this. It's my birthday present to Toray.
It's her birthday, a very late birthday present to me. My 30th birthday was in May, and she handed me a Saudi Arabia book and a card, piece of paper, that said you are going to Shebara. So we went to the Shebara Resort, which is basically like the new Maldives style resort in Saudi, which looks sick. There's like little UFO pods and stuff. This might be our best vlog, more from a content basis than me saying and talking and doing anything. It will be a good vlog. We're there for a week, and then back in Dubai for a day, and then I'm in Miami for a week as well for my friend's 30th birthday. So, chaotic 2 weeks. To board and make my way to the room. Just got to the room. Come with me. You need to see this shit. Insane. Bath is crazy. Got one of those stupid automatic opening toilets. They always come down a treat. You've also got LED remote control for the shower. You can like cycle the colours somehow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. As anyone that knows me knows I'm a sucker for LEDs. Everything's like chrome, like UFO vibes. So sick. Not a bad home for the next week. Apparently this is the star of the show that everyone on social media talks about. The bar. Now one thing, if you didn't know, it's entirely alcohol free here in Saudi. So everything's 0% alcohol, which I actually think is great because number one, it works out significantly cheaper without wasting money on alcohol, and also gives us a great reason to not drink alcohol. So even here, amaretti, non-alcoholic gin, non-alcoholic coffee liquor. It's like something from James Bond. First morning here. Words really cannot do this place justice. Words, even photos, can't do this place justice. Surreal. Like, I've had one of those moments again where I just feel just unbelievable levels of gratitude. Unbelievable levels of gratitude that I can see these places and do these things. It's just surreal. Like, you can't physically explain with footage alone what you're seeing here and what's going on. I mean, it's just insanity. It's just insane. I'm just catching up on the charts. The markets are just being awful, absolutely awful. Still in longs. We'll see what happens there. I'm not really going to stress too much about the markets right now. The plan of action now is go to the gym. Maybe I'll bring the camera, or if not, I'll bring, it's bright by the way, if not, I'll bring the camera for another walk at some point. We went for a walk last night after we got here and it was pitch black and we got lost, so I couldn't bring the camera because I wouldn't be able to show any of the footage anyway. But the gym is crazy. They've got paddle outside, they've got sauna, they've got all sorts of stuff. So I'll bring you guys on a full tour of the island as well at some point on one of the days. But I think for now the plan of action is do my first gym session in a month, because my gym in Dubai has been shut for a month due to suspicious reasons. Get some steps in, because I always get very bloated and feel very fat after flying. I don't like it. Managed to get about 12k steps in yesterday. I'm going to try and get a little morning walk in now. I've just had my coffee. And then proceed with my day. Come back, meditate, do a crypto flow for the members, lock into the charts, see if the market decides to be friendly and nice. I'll probably go for a dinner tonight. They have a Japanese restaurant. And for once, I've woken up early before my alarm. I've been very bad sleep cycles recently as well, so I'm hoping to reset that here. Had a very early sleep yesterday. So yeah, we are going to the gym. I've got this lazy cow out of bed.
I got like 2 hours sleep.
She got 2 hours sleep, and she's blaming me.
Every night.
So let's go on a tour. I haven't been down here yet, but there's like a little net you can chill on. I presume it's not a trampoline. I can see some fish. What even is it? Is it just like... Well, I know it's a mirror. I'm just saying, what is it? Like, what's it made of? They're pretty cool. They've got like little holes up there, which is from the bathroom. So we're at the end, which is what I was trying to explain. We're at like the last few down here. And then you've got 3 bridges that go across to the islands there as well, which is cool. You've got like beaches, even the kids clubs. Can't really see the buildings properly from here. But even the buildings are like shaped really cool, like the pods we're in. And you've got beach villas as well, down that side somewhere. The water is literally crystal clear. There's another fish.
Oh yeah, look at that one. And that one, he's colourful.
Yeah,
Blue
it's the
tail.
first time I've seen fish. That thing over there, that massive tower, that's for the Wi-Fi. Never seen anything like that before. But the Wi-Fi is actually pretty decent here, no matter where you are on the island, which is pretty good. So you can see just how far down the pods actually go, all the way to the end. So we'll get to like the midpoint in a minute, which is kind of like where the reception is. And then we cross over to the island. And then down there you've got like breakfast and other things. What else have you got? You've got fire pits, you've got a spa, you've got the gym, you've got paddle, you've got tennis courts. There's actually a lot to do on this island. Most people generally come apparently for like 3 days. So they don't have time to do it all, but we are here for a week. So hopefully we can get quite a bit done whilst we're here. So this is the master pod, aka the reception area. So I mentioned earlier, but when you land from the seaplane, you get in there, you come up here, and this is like the midpoint of the island. And you can go straight over from there. The first thing we did when we got here was a tour. So all the golf buggies are here, pick you up, take you on a tour of the whole island, and then drop you off to your villa. I will try and film maybe in there a bit as well later. It's actually very cool in that bit. I think what's crazy about this place as well, I've been to the Maldives twice now, like really nice islands, similar to obviously this vibe with like water villas, etc. But there's something about this It doesn't feel like the Maldives. It feels different. It just feels very different. It's just like, obviously the UFO pods just feels very intergalactic. Like, where am I? Like, what's going on? What is this place? Can you believe something like this actually just exists in technically the middle of nowhere, like in just the middle of Saudi Arabia? This is here, and I'm here. So I spend a lot of time just working indoors, office, home, office, home, office, home. So I don't really appreciate the fruits of my labour much, which is quite sad. So it really takes things like this for me to go, shit, you did it, son. You did it, boy. You're doing it, and you did it. That's why, for me, travelling is so important. It's one of the most important things. Booking a holiday, especially nice holidays, and just really enjoying the fruits of your labour. It's not like just buying clothes or buying nice fancy items. I think they're good. I consider them trophies, but the novelty wears off quick. You know, if you buy like a watch or a car, it's good for a bit, but when you're on a holiday, you appreciate it more because there's a limited window for how long you're here as well, which is quite good. I enjoy that more because you get to appreciate every day, every second, because you know time's ticking. Whereas if you have like a watch on your wrist all day, or you have a car sitting in your driveway every single day, it just becomes a part of like your normal routine. When you just live in the kind of autopilot state, it just becomes normal to you. Whereas with stuff like this, you truly appreciate it, because the reality is only a small minority of the world really would ever see stuff like this, unfortunately. And I was saying that to Jen the other day, that we actually have to realise how lucky we are to be able to see stuff like this and do stuff like this. It's not just about enjoying the fruits of your labour, but it's also reminding you why it's fucking worth doing it and sticking to it through the ups and downs, through everything. There's no better motivation than being able to see these places. It really changes your perspective on life and what's possible as well. So this is the Japanese restaurant, Ikiro. Is it called Ikiro?
Yeah.
I think it was. That's the pool bar, and also the public pool where you can kind of just chill in the day, and you can go there for shisha at night. But there was a DJ last night just fist pumping and there was no one there, so I'm having none of that. No thank you. But this place was so nice, so nice. They've got actual Japanese chefs as well. Just the usual stuff: black cods, wagyu, sushi, sashimis, yardie-da-dee-da, but very, very nice food. But yeah, that's Shebara, the pool bar. There's also great views from there as well. But what we are now going to do is officially cross over and start heading over to the island. So again, you might not be able to see this, but those are the water villas. Beach villas. Beach villas. Cheers. They are quite cool. They actually look bigger, but maybe it's just because they're on land.
Which were the oxygen trees again?
The what?
Oxygen trees.
Oxygen tree.
Toray, you're actually gaslighting me. You told me 2 days ago that the trees, there's certain trees that release more oxygen. You said that to me, and now when I've asked where they are,
Where's the oxygen trees?
now when I've asked where they are, you won't tell me where they are.
I think it's all of the trees.
No, you said it was specific.
No, I didn't say anything. The guy said they planted the trees to provide 60% of the oxygen
And
to
then
the
when
island.
we went to walk, you pointed at one of them and you said, "Hey, look, that's the oxygen
No, I
tree."
did not say that.
You did.
You said the word oxygen tree.
No.
I think that's an oxygen tree.
Ready?
Yeah.
See, so it is a thing. He said if you breathe next to it, you'll feel alive.
It's a good thing you got me in it, or you'd be finished. You'd be absolutely finished. I don't know where you'd be without me sometimes.
That's really horrible. I don't know where you'd be without me, to be honest. I bring you back down to earth a lot of the time.
So we've found our first destination, the spa. See, again, they're all shaped like pods. It's really, really cool. We have this nice pool, which is somewhat of an infinity pool. And up till 9 PM there's people here. And then the gym, which is really, really nice. So it's my second session in a month. Done chest and triceps yesterday. I think we're going to do shoulders and biceps today. That's the plan of action. Gym done. We had a nice little workout. We're now going to go back to the room. We're going to get breakfast ordered today, just in case the markets do move, as I don't want any more problemos and not having access to a laptop. And what's the plan of action, Jennifer?
You're going to take a million photos of me outside the pod.
Yeah. The problem is Jen claims to not care about social media.
I actually don't.
Her every trip is plagued. The problem is it can consume
I like
your
to.
whole trip.
I like to enjoy the trip.
I can do this now whilst we talk and film a vlog.
Yeah, I like
but
to enjoy
also
the trip.
just bang, drop that, get that, beautiful, continue enjoying
No, we're going
your
to
day.
chill. I think. What do we do? Do we chill in the villa today?
Yeah, I'm going to call my grandparents. Then and
We'll chill in the villa, get some sun, and then we'll go for dinner tonight. Maybe do the shisha in the. I like doing the shisha in the room because I don't enjoy. Yeah, it's so funny when they said after the restaurant, they were like, "Do you want to go and get some shisha?" We were like, "Oh yeah, like defo." And they were like, "Oh brilliant, they've got a DJ playing tonight." And as soon as they said DJ, me and Toray looked at each other. I was like, "I don't want to go anymore." And we went past, and the DJ was like. No, like literally no offence to anyone that likes the DJ, but it just wasn't for us. Anyway, so we did shisha in the room. It was so much nicer. Our villa is like this one. I think it's over here somewhere. It's really cool.
So we decided to get our breakfast here today. We've got some, what is it, eggs Benny.
Wait, can you?
We've got some fruit. We've got some cheese.
We need to hurry up with this. Like, it's
we
all
need
melting.
to hurry up with this. I don't know if this is showing up, but this is a daily occurrence. There's 2, 4, 6, I think 8 or 10 people on there cleaning that pod right now, and you'll just frequently see them doing it there, and just every day, every pod is being cleaned. The whole island outside is being cleaned as well. It's actually pretty cool. So on a Sunday, day of rest, if the market permits, we're going to have a relaxing day. We've gone for a walk to start the day, nice hour walk. I think we've got our 10k in, I haven't checked. Sunbathed a little bit, and now we've got a massage. As you can see, she is in a dressing gown. We've got our golf buggy outside. We've got our golf buggy outside. We've got a 90-minute massage booked. I don't know what it entails, but the spa is amazing.
Look at my outfit right now, because this is also electrolytes, but it looks like it literally looks like something out of Hangover.
You look like Michael Jackson.
I've got the sunnies, the sandals, the dressing gown, and the electrolytes, but it looks like I've just had a wild night. But actually, it's just a representation of health. I also love the little sandals they give us.
Yeah, no, I love going out and about with you. And we have arrived, me and MJ, ready for our 90-minute massage. So I'm not allowed to film in here, I don't think. But I'll give you guys a quick tour. So you've got the steam room, sauna, and this little cool area with some water. Turns out you can order food from not just the in-dining menu, but all of the other restaurants as well. They're not actually open yet, but they've done a very special request and given us a whole bunch of food from the pool bar, which is quite nice. Just had our meditation and our massage. Now we're going to enjoy this for a bit. We're going to stay in the hotel today.
You're on my photo now.
Is there anything you want to say for the camera?
No, because my head's slicked back like a rat today.
Well, it's better than the Michael Jackson look from earlier. So we are making our first outing to the sea. This is scary. Nice. Thank you. Let's place our stuff here. Be reading that shortly. Can you stand on it? You probably, maybe you can, but is it risky?
Scary. It's not risky, it's just a bit scary.
There's loads of fish there, little fish. I do want to go in the sea, but since we saw the ray, been a bit shooketh, not gonna lie. To spend a whopping 30 seconds down there before Jen got attacked by mozzies. They seem to be circulating.
I got absolutely annihilated.
She got absolutely
I got bitten like 8 times.
annihilated.
They usually don't even like me.
She got bitten like 8 times, and they usually don't even like her. She never gets bitten, no. It's because there's no meat on the bones. So now we are making another pilgrimage across the bridge to the actual shore, and we'll go into the sea from there, which actually is somewhat safer because there's less of a chance that some mad fish will turn up and just eat me alive. The sea can be a cruel mistress, so off to the shore we go. That's the kids club.
It probably shuts. The beach probably shuts.
That's breakfast, and that's the beach. Absolutely shattered tonight. I don't know whether it's the sun or whether it was the massages. Probably the massages. Just got a bit of room service, had a bath. I've basically fallen asleep waiting for it. Not much tonight, just a chicken shawarma. I'm shattered. I just want to go to bed. It's getting cleaned at the moment, so we have taken a little trippity trip to the main adult pool. And I need to show you this shit because it is crazy. Not a single person in sight. Seems like everyone just stays in the villas during the days, which makes complete sense, to be honest. You're paying most of the money for the villas, but you've got to enjoy and appreciate everything here. It's actually quite nice that it's so empty at the moment. It's still quite a new resort in general as well. It's only been open for like a year, I think. So that's probably why you probably don't think of a place like this when you hear the words Saudi Arabia. But I'm very content here, very happy. This is Iki-Ro. This is the Japanese restaurant, which is closed tonight, unfortunately. So we're going to the Italian again. And the Italian one, probably can't see it from here, is in the main building where you actually first arrive on the seaplane. So there's a few more things I still need to show you guys actually, and I'll try my best to capture it. But this is really, really cool. I just love this building. I love the way it cut this exact angle. I love it. It's dinner time. Italian restaurant, pasta and steak. Buddy's outside waiting. Jen is once again taking forever.
Yes.
The guy's outside waiting. I want to eat, but it's not looking very likely right now.
It's a shame I didn't get any photos in this dress.
I know, it's such a shame. We've only taken about 3,000 so far for this trip, so
I'm gonna have to rewear tomorrow.
I know, have to go tomorrow again, another 3,000.
Yeah.
It is our second to last day, full day, and and we are about to do a private meditation session, which is well needed. They're just getting set up right now. We have 2 instructors here. I've been really looking forward to this. It's going to be 40 minutes long. They've got the beds out there ready to go. We decided to do it outside just before the sunset and before we go dinner. I've been doing some journaling today, some visualizations as well on top. So this is just going to be the icing on the cake. So obviously I can't record this part, but I just wanted to let you know beforehand, and I'll record what I can. Okay, so it turns out we are doing this on the water. Low-key scary, but low-key one of the coolest things I've ever done. It's sound bowl meditation, by the way, which makes this even better. So yeah, I am really looking forward to this. So we just in our meditation. I feel aligned. I feel aligned, man. I've been meditating every day, or to the best of my capabilities every day, but that was different. I just feel conscious, I feel awake, I feel alive. Like I can't really explain, but I'm just thinking clearly. Things make sense. Everything makes sense all of a sudden. It's very strange. I think continuously meditating every day has helped this be more effective, but that was different with the healing bowls as well, the Tibetan bowls. Very interesting stuff. I've never known actually that with all of the chakras it's aligned with the notes of like major and minor on a piano. I don't know exactly, and I'm not going to pretend to know, but I know it's like C, D, E, whatever. That is actually aligned allegedly with the chakras, for different chakras, like the root, the heart, third eye, crown, etc., which is quite interesting to know. I think I'm going to get some bowls when I get back to Dubai, put them on my balcony. It's just made me realise, like, I am so fucking lucky. I'm so lucky, very lucky to be in a position to do stuff like this and see stuff like this and bring people with me to experience stuff like this as well. You know, it's a very fortunate position to be in, and I never ever take it for granted. I've lost everything twice now, and somehow I'm here. Somehow still here, which is very strange. Very strange that life works that way. But I think the key is to just not give up hope. You know, it's not to give up hope. I think a lot of people look at stuff like this as impossible, or that will never be me. And I think that's the worst way to view life. You know, a lot of people really focus on what they don't have. They focus on what they don't want. And they don't realise that subconsciously you're manifesting more of that into your life. If you actually focus more on what you do not want or you do not like about yourself or what you're not happy with, you're attracting more of that into your life. It's a lot more attainable than people believe. A lot more attainable than people believe, but they just don't even attempt in the first place. And you know, when you think about this stuff 24/7, when this is like the sole driving force of your life, like, I'm not going to go into a full life story, but man, I used to be a barber, and I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, in many points in my life, I've either lost everything from having everything and lost everything, and just started doing regular jobs like sweeping hair for £20 a week. All sorts of stuff, freelancers, being a mechanic. And it's like, in those moments, I'm still seeing shit like this in my head continuously, just knowing that I don't know how I'm going to get there, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I just knew this would be my life. And it's very surreal to this day that this is actually my life and I do these things. You know, this isn't some influencer sponsored trip where they pay you to come here. It doesn't work like that. Not for me anyway, but it's very surreal, and it never really stops being surreal, but it helps me appreciate things. And it's why I meditate so much as well. It's because it just brings me back to earth. It brings me back to ground zero, 2 feet on the ground, appreciate what the fuck is going on, but also fully aware of how lucky I am, fully aware, and I will always admit that. The more you visualize stuff like this, and I'm a big believer, as you guys know, on visualization, manifestation, all of it, law of attraction, law of affirmations, all of it. I do it continuously, and I still do it to this day. And most of the shit I've written down, most of the stuff I've drawn and visualized or put on a vision board has come true at and to the age of 30 years old. But you shouldn't look at this stuff and be like, that will never be me, because it can be you. And I'm a very good example of someone who really started from the bottom and got there and got to do this stuff and do this cool shit. Because for me, it's one of the greatest driving forces in life. It's 100% one of my greatest driving forces in life is doing stuff like this. Like, no one cares about material items. It doesn't matter. And I've had to leave that phase slowly but surely. But material items are meaningless. Like, what do we have in this life? Really, it's a very short life. We don't have much time on this earth. So what do we have from it? We have memories. Like, that's all we have. We have memories. Memories are the only thing that is left with us throughout the duration of this life. So my goal really is to make sure that I have the best possible memories of this life. You can't spend it. You should view it from a third person and just think, like, if I was to watch my own life back, replay it, visualize it, or watch it on TV, would it be an enjoyable life? Would I watch that TV show? And the likelihood is you'd probably say no. And it doesn't have to be stuff extreme like this. It doesn't have to be in any way, shape or form. But beyond what you're currently doing, a lot of the time it's good to have that third person kind of retrospect insight into what your life actually is. And it will really help you understand that there's so much more to see. There's so much more to do. But most importantly, it's very possible for all of this stuff to happen. It doesn't really feel real, to be honest. And I do wonder how other people feel doing this stuff. You know, people may be born into money. It must be very different. But even people like me that didn't have money and have made money, what do they does it become normalized? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm just very, very grateful. Very, very grateful. It does not bring me joy filming this right now, although I'm smirking. It's because I'm looking outside and appreciating the view. It does not bring me joy to say these are the final few hours here, and we are shortly heading home. We are quickly having a breakfast, the final rodeo.
I'm trying to be healthy now.
Yeah, we have eaten.
I've eaten to an absolute oblivion. I've been so greedy this holiday.
Pure greed on this trip.
I had almost a whole cheesecake at like midnight last night, so this is... I shouldn't even be eating.
We had a full-on dinner. We had 2 pastas. We had a steak. She comes back like the greedy little pig she is.
I'm so ashamed of myself.
Has a whole cheesecake and then lays in bed and moaning the whole time that her stomach hurts. I actually
regretted it so much once. After I ate it, I was like, I'm actually so greedy.
Yeah, I'm not even hungry, but
that's the thing.
We've got a journey ahead of us, so I've gone for avocado with an egg inside. Pomegranate. They don't normally add that, actually. Chicken saucies. Olive sourdough. That's us done. Jen's packed. I'm about to finish up. Cases are being taken in 30 minutes. Just done a crypto flow for the members as well. So they're going to take the cases. We then have another hour just to chill and say our goodbyes to this beautiful place. But we will most certainly be back. And this is 100% now my favourite place in the entire world. I love Saudi people as well. They're very, very friendly and very nice people. A lot of the staff here are locals. They try and like give them employment. So even having this place here has created more jobs as a result. And they are such friendly people, really friendly people. I want to see more of Saudi actually now, beyond just this area as well. But now, plan of action is we get the seaplane from there. We then go back to Red Sea International Airport, and then we get our next flight to Dubai. We get back at what time, Mrs. Jennifer?
Like 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Perfect. So 6 p.m. Have one day to unpack my suitcase. Jen has to wash all my stuff with immediate effect to the highest standard, pressed, ironed, all sorts. I have to repack my case. I have a live session with the members in the afternoon at 12. I need to go and get a haircut, and then I'm going straight back to Dubai Airport to go to Miami.
You might as well just stay there.
I might as well just stay there. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to breathe, meditate, stay calm. So I'm going to enjoy my avocado next now, and then you'll see what happens next, basically. Just touched down in Dubai. It was a pretty smooth journey. In fact, a very smooth journey. It doesn't even feel we were just on tropical island essentially a couple hours ago. It was like a 2.5 hour flight straight off the Red Sea International Airport as well. It's still new, it's empty, so it's just bush in and out. Time of day is a bit unfortunate for Dubai. Everything's been smooth otherwise. I didn't film anything in the airport, just a bit scared to film in the Saudi airports. It seems a bit more strict, but otherwise very smooth process. We're now on the way home. Got to unpack, repack, get ready for my life tomorrow, get a good night's sleep, and we go again. The show goes on. But otherwise you don't feel jet lag, nothing really. You're closer to a lot of places, like the Maldives is no longer a mission. We're just popping for a little Saudi trip. It's quite nice as well. So yeah. So today I'm flying to Miami. I've started the day off with a walk with Bernie. Messaged me this morning. It was like, do you want to get some steps in? And of course, absolutely, I need it. I have been greedy. I've been a fat pig the past few days. A monster of a man. Greedy pig. So we've done a nice little 70-minute walk around the track. Burnt about 400 calories or so. So I'm pretty good to go. Also, just eating a bit healthier. Quesadilla and a salmon with asparagus and spinach from our favourite very healthy delivery place. About to drop the Crete vlog in a moment. Louise sent the second edit and it is phenomenal. So I'm going to drop that in a moment as well. I have then got a live with the members in just under 2 hours. I then need to go and get a haircut, pack up. I've literally unpacked and now I need to repack. Obviously a bit different for Miami, a bit more out there, a bit more colourful. Went and bought a whole load of new fits. Got a lot going on. Got the Louis jeans. I've got a couple Rick Owens, bringing the Travises, bringing a bit more loud stuff, which I don't really wear anymore. I don't have stuff like this in my wardrobe anymore. So I had to go buy a whole new fit. I've got the Jacquemus, whatever it's called, different colours. Got a couple new Louis, some Cactus Jack bits, Cactus Jack shorts. Most of these brands, I don't even know what they are. To be honest. I just went and picked a bunch of stuff. I need to, pack, get the final thing sorted, and then we are off. So it's an action-packed day. I have a 16-hour flight ahead of me. The boys are flying from the UK, so their flight's 10 hours. Mine is 16. So I need to get a haircut. And then I need to make sure I sleep on this flight, because jet lag is going to be a bitch. But yeah. Very rare for me to be moving this mad, but we move.